Hello guys, this is Drones Travels here with a motorhome update. I'm going to include you in today. I got this box. I've been 3 months waiting for it. We're going to do a kind of unboxing, and I'm going to show you how to install it when it's all done. So first thing we're going to do is open it up here. I know it's not in your field of view here. Let's put this up where you can see me a little bit here at first too. Yeah, so I'm going to lay it out here. Like I say, we've been waiting for a few weeks for this, 3 months. There's the plate, the adapter plate, and here comes the shroud right here. This is the shroud. We got some additional hardware parts here. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, this is the ducting for it right here, piece. So basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be assembling this in the motorhome. And disclaimer, as of right now, the motorhome is not plugged in to 110. We're only running on 12 volt right now. So there's really no shock hazard we got to deal with right now. So, and this unit here, see there's a temp wire here, is thermostatically controlled, so we're all good there. But this piece here actually will be installing on the head unit, which is already on the motorhome. It's been installed and waiting on this stuff. So when we get right to that point, we'll be installing this. This is the ducting. Really cool, ain't it? Really cool. Just like a rubber type material. If you notice, there's a red band around here. This is a special tape. Once we mount this and we screw everything up into the bracket there and hook everything up, then we will be able to peel this tape back, and this tape will stick to this. Then we just cut off the excess as needed. So that's about where we're going to be at to get started here. I'm just checking my camera. Yep, we're all good. So we're going to get this. Tools you need is obviously a 1/4 inch socket set, Phillips screwdriver or screw gun, and possibly some wire stripper pliers. I have all that here. It's in my bag sitting here next to me. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward hookup compared to everything else I've had to deal with. These bolts here that these long bolts, these are the bolts that holds everything together, holds the main unit outside through the roof. And I just dropped one. And those bolts there will hold the main unit on the outside to the inside. So, but first we're gonna get into here. I'm not one that like to just cut things open because I already got an idea where everything goes. I do like everybody else does. I go to YouTube. So we got them out. So right there's all the screws. And you know, that's a funny thing, speaking of where everything goes, I don't remember seeing what they would kind of refer to as an instruction sheet here. But I think they figure you know what you're supposed to be doing, so we'll see how that works out for me. This is a yeah, no instructions. This is the internal ducting unit for a Coleman Mach 3, about the 10th generation is what this is. So this is pretty cool. You have these controls here where you can direct the air. This is where your knobs go. We can open and close these vents here, right there. So the first thing I guess we got to do is we get a screw gun ready, because we got to go up and we got to screw the ducting piece to the head unit. I got my Ryobi drill, 24 volt, nice drill. Matter of fact, I bought some other, I brought a Ryobi saw as well. So right now I'm just trying to get my my bag of tools here, get everything out. Okay, I like to use these long bits for this. That way I had no issue with reaching up in there. Probably though, what I probably should do is get my adapter here, right here. We're going to take those brackets out of our way first thing. I'll turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Where's my... You need sockets too, 1/4-inch drives. You know, $10 a piece, Harbor Freight. I know I'm not connected with them anyway, but you know, $10. You know, why not? I believe we're dealing with 5/16 is what I got up there now, and I got really poor eyesight. Right there. I'm going to turn the camera, back it up here, and we're going to, excuse my movements here, we're going to set her up here a little bit. I'm using my phone to view what my camera sees, so you notice I got these strips here. I did this to transport it. Now we can take them down and get them out of our way. Here we go. When I find the right socket, we'll be all set. Usually how it goes. I figured buying these sockets was a lot easier than following through my toolbox up here. I just put these pieces on here. These ain't work hard at it. I just put these in there to make it easy for me to move the motorhome because I was waiting on the part. Okay, it's like that. We got him out. And if you notice, I put this silver foil tape in here. It can only help it. It sealed up all the big gaps and holes. Right here, this is for the 110. Then I have another wire kind of hidden in here, right there. And that's for the panel. So I have, this is for the 110 circuit to hook up into. And this wire here, I'm showing you here, is for the plugs into the control panel. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what these bolts are. Right there it is. We got it right here. And we got this piece here. So this piece here is going to go in around all this stuff and go up. Just like so, over the hole. In place of those strips I just showed you. I'm going to take my fingers and start a few of these bolts by finger. So I'll sit here and hold this. When we get done here, I'll take the screw gun and I'll put a screw gun on it and suck them up in place. Well, that's cool. See there? It's bent. So just take my fingers, hopefully. There we go. Straighten her out a little bit. Get her around there. Still got a little bit of kink to it, but hopefully we can get her started here. It's fresh out of the package, so kind of warm in here. So it'll be kind of nice to get this all done and power her up and test her out. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run these up. Oop. This one has to go slow because it's got a kind of bent. See that? Just kind of snugging these up. Okay, what you I don't know if I can get you, we can see here a little better. Let's see if we can do this. But see these little white tabs? You want to tighten that until those start to move. That way, because you don't want to over tighten these right there. You can see it. But these white tabs right there where my fingers are, you want to do that to where those are just starting to move. So we're going to set him. I'm going to turn this up. I'm my own cameraman today. So there we go. We're going to tighten this up now. I'm going to go over here. I like crisscross. Just like that. Don't over tighten these things. Then we go over here to this one. Do the same thing. That's all you do. Just like that. Now that's in. What we got to do next, we pull this bit off. We're done with him for now. Get my Phillips bit. We're going to get a couple of these screws. Somebody holds this in here. We got a total of, looks like four of these screws, just like so. But it looks like only 3 get used. So we're gonna go inside with one. And we're going to go inside, and I drop everything. Get everything placed, get everything out of my way here. This is going to go in right here. I know the angles ain't going to work, but hopefully you guys will get the gist of this. If you're out there, gotta do this yourself. This is my first time as well, so you're learning as I learn. Okay, another screw in. Like so. Then one more. You just use the inside ones on this setup here. Just like that. That's your shroud. Okay. Now, like I say, you're learning as I learn. You're learning with me on this thing. This piece here, right here, is going to be installed next, and we are got to pull. We've got to pull these 3 screws out and open this up for our electrical to come in, which attaches through here. So we're going to back this clamp off. It's like I'm going to back it off. Like you see right there, you can see it's backed off, I'm hoping. And I've already figured out where this one bracket piece I got here goes to. As we drop screws all over the floor. No, it's not that bad. Down. I need a cameraman. Anybody want to work for me? I need a cameraman. Well, that's right. Everybody gets unemployment checks. They want to work tomorrow. Just joking. Okay, we're going to open this up so we can access this thing here. And I'm going to say this again for those of you out there that are watching this. This motorhome is not plugged into 110. I have it disconnected right now, so we're all safe. You know what, actually, I took that apart. I just learned something. So you guys are learning as I learn. Right here's what I need. Right here's the wires I need to hook into. Right there they are, all three of them. So I didn't even need to open that up. So we can go ahead, and I'm just going to take a minute. We'll put that back together and put the screws back in. We don't need to get in that area. Wish my friend was here because he could be my cameraman. Okay, 2 more screws. Put that back together because we don't need to get in there. We can stay out of that department. That's not for us. Yeah, my next project on this is the awning. We're going to put new fabric on it. I am going to be doing that. And probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the wires through here. I'm going to plug this in at the same time and go ahead and screw this thing right up on there, just like so, so that I can do everything from the bottom side. Then, like I say, this red tape that's around here, we'll peel that off, then we stick the ducting to that. Then we just cut it off accordingly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say this again, the 110 is not plugged in. We're not plugged into, it's on 12 volt. That's why the lights are on. They're not 110 lights in here. So we're going to take these wire nuts off, which you can't see. In a minute, I'll change it around so you guys see what I'm doing. But we're going to run the wire through here. We're going to plug this in. We're going to take this up there. I'm going to stick that just like so. This is for your temperature, so it cycles on and off. And I'm going to stick that up in there. Then at that point, there are screws that go, 4 screws. We'll screw this up, and then we'll hook the wiring up. So the next step is to get our wiring run. Let's see here. I'm trying a new setup here for you guys. Okay, we're going to get our wiring run. First thing I do is I run it straight. You can see there's no power here, so we're all safe there. No risk of nobody getting electrocuted or anything like that. Because this is a 30 amp setup. So there's no power to it right now as we speak. So we're all good there. Run that wire up in there just like so. I'm going to run it down in here. Get her up in there. It's a little easier than I thought. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we got her now. Got her going good now. And we're going to run her up in there. The wires are hanging down there now. And I'm going to go ahead and take a minute, take my screw gun, tighten this clamp up. So I have to deal with it. Like so. And we take our plug in here. And it is kind of only goes one way. So we're all good there. Okay, we got rounded, like so. there she is. She plugged in. Okay, then we take this piece. We're going to run him through the hole here. This ducting piece. We're not going to do nothing with it yet, because right now what we're going to do next is we're going to mount this piece in here. I'm going to grab a couple screws and a screw gun. Like that. We're going to put one different, this diagonal across from it. Like that. And don't worry about that noise. Okay. And we're going to go over here now. Like that. And we got one more to go. Like that. Okay, that's all in. So what we're going to do next, so this is all kind of, get this wire out of the way of the ducting here. We're going to go up in here, and there's a seam. I'm going to pull this red piece off. The red tape portion. We get a knife, and you know, if you need glasses, good time to get a pair. The hard part has already been done. That was taking the old stuff out and setting the head unit up on the roof. I did that a couple weeks ago. About a couple months ago, actually. Just like that. We're going to pull that tape off all the way around, just like that. Now we're going to take our hand, we're going to go up in here just like so. I'm going to hold this tight, and I'm going to stick it right to the tape, just like so. Go right around, just like so. Stick it right to the tape, all the way around. This is that same kind of tape they can use in automotive stores. Okay, we got that done. I'll be right back. Gotta go get something. I saved you some grief, just like that. I cut the piece off. You know, it's right here. It's all in. Everything else. So we've got it all cut, placed. Now we're coming to the I guess you'd call it the fun part, or easy part, whatever you want to word it. We got to take these wires. They've already, from the factory, they've already did this for us. So we got, usually the green is ground. So we're gonna, this green will go to my ground wire right here. And they give us the wire nuts. They are included in the kit here. So we're gonna put some wire nuts on it. Just like that. And white will go to white. Really simple hookup. If you're not proficient with electrical, learn how it works, go color to color. It's all color keyed, color coded, keyed. You know what I mean? And it's like that. And we got the black wire. We're going to hook that right to the blacks, just like so. And the fun part is, guys, you get to be the first to hear it run, along with me, because I haven't even heard this air conditioning come on yet, because I didn't have this piece. Just like that. Now I got all the wires hooked up. The next fun part is we got to cram all that into this little hole here. And when you do this, guys, make sure that these black and white, there's no wire showing beyond the wire nut. Well, it could be a shocking experience for you. Just like that. They actually give us this plate here, you see right here, and that's going to cover this up just like so. Then we get the old screw gun back out. Put that in its place. Just like so. There it is. Now, to do the air conditioning part, I'll show you right here, these vents, you have to take these vents off. We just pop these vents off. I'm going to pop them off camera just because it's easier. I don't have a cameraman. And I found out a jackknife or a little screwdriver works fine for will help you out here. You pull the grates off, then inside there is a vent piece. We got to pull that out of there too. So you pull the louvers off, then you pull the vent off. Because what this underneath here is there's some screws that we have to run through here to hold this piece up on top. So, like so. I know you're not seeing this, but it's not all that exciting anyway. Alrighty. We're going to get 4 screws right here. This would be great if you had another pair of hands. It would help you. Because then you can load up. They could put screws on your screw gun for you to help you out. I know you're not seeing this right now, but don't worry, it's not all that exciting. Okay, we're going to look and take this and put it in place. And I've already ran into a problem. Oh, duh. I hope I did this the right way. Okay, gotta see what I gotta do here. You get creative with it. I'm gonna do some wood cutting. Alright. We'll be right back, guys, after I get this modified. I did a modification on it. You can see I notched this. I'm going to put this up here, and unfortunately the paint to this I left in Grand Rapids, our other house, so I'll have to just pull this down one more time and touch up right here and touch up the wood. But we're going to do this just for testing purposes only. We're going to put this up here, get everything lined up where it needs to be. Like so. Get him in there. Just like so. Get that one done. Make sure it's against there. Which it is. That one corner, it's kind of I already put a screw in there. Over here. Like so. Get this last corner. For some reason, gotta figure out what's going on in here. Can you guys see what's going? The problem is up there. That's right against there. Got one area that's kind of tight corner. Might be just the way it is. There we go. Okay, I mentioned before we got these are cleanable grates, grills. So we gotta put them back in. Like so. It's getting warm in here too, guys. Put that one in. Put this one in. Yeah, bring some paint up here and touch that up. That looks kind of nasty. Already got him in there. What am I doing? Over here. Put that in there. Then we take our grates, plug them back in. Get him above. It looks like right there. Plug everything back in. Get my grate installer tool here, like that. And we're going to do the same over here. We got pins that got to go up in here, and it's easier to just take a jackknife or a small screwdriver. You can do this either way. I just happen to have a jackknife on me. Okay, now then, get the important job here. We got the knobs. Let's see which one is what here. That one goes there. And I believe this one will go here. Yep, okay. Guys, we're ready to try this thing out. Now bear in mind, I've never had this running, so I gotta go out and we're gonna plug in the camper, motorhome, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna shut the door here. I'm gonna let this run a while. All right, let's give her a shot. See what happens here. There we go. Just like that, guys. We got her working. I got a little touch up. I'll get a fine paintbrush and touch that up with some white, with the white paint and blue. But we got her done. Well, actually blowing cold air. We'll see how long it takes it to warm up this area. But, hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to install your internal ducting on a Coleman Mach 3. I hope you find this useful. If you're new to my channel, can you please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.